No. Yes. Hello, hello, everybody. Wow, I had to shut the door, so now I'm hot. This week, we are doing Facebook Live, and it is for boredom busters and mental health. So, we are going to get right into it. Um, I was going to tell a couple jokes, and then forgot my joke book. So, we're going to hop to, and this week, so we only have one wow item, and I will show that at the end. But we have a whole bunch of stuff here to kind of curb those thoughts that we have, and it's going to keep you busy. It's all about mental health this week. So we are talking about boredom busters, we're talking about things to keep your hands busy, things to keep your body going, and one of them is a punch needle kit. So we just got we didn't just get this in, but we just put it on our list, and it is so much fun. So I've never done a punch needle thing before, but it looks so rewarding. So you just kind of go through and it gives you all of your thread and everything. It is the starter kit. So for $12, you can have your own very own punch needle starter kit. And this is one of those things. Okay, I will say what it includes since I don't really know kind of the whole gist. Includes the hoop, canvas, yarn, threader, punch needle, and the pattern. So that's really fun. So you do not have to freehand this pattern. It does give it to you, which is even better. Another thing that is so much fun, that's going to kind of keep your hands going, and I have showed these before. They are our Lifelines packets, and I'm showing them again because we got new ones in, and I have to kind of hold myself back from getting one. I already have the Pumpkin and Pastures, but we just got in the Snowed In dot by letter and the Cozy Cottage dot by letter. So these are more for your winter activities. Burnout busters. That's the word. Burnout busters. So these are going to kind of help you deflect all of those negative thoughts, and it gets you really into that Zen state. So I do have Pogo Dot as well, and I'm going to show you how this works on the live so you can kind of understand where the frustration gets to go, because it doesn't look like, it looks like you're just coloring. So I'll show you that. This is the one that I just showed. So this is the Pogo Dot Nature. And it gives you your pattern beforehand, and then you get to create your pattern as you're flipping through your pages. So you pick your pattern, and then this guy, you just pull these out, and then you get to put in whatever color that you want. So I click this, oh my goodness, and then it comes out, and then you get to put your other color in. You don't have to put it back in there, but you totally can. Goes right on the top there. And let's say I want some purple coral. Okay, I gotta hold it differently. There we go. So this is one of those things that you can mindlessly do as you're sitting down watching TV, on your break, and you get to do it as much or as little as you want. And then there is, which is my favorite part, a color changer. So you put this back on, and then white, can't really draw with white. So you take that one out, pop your white in, and then it will show you what color it's going to change, which is really nice, right on there. So my purple is going to change to pink when I put this on. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell. But then my green is going to change to yellow. So it's a lot of fun. And you just sit here and you just dot, 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 which is nice. There is no thought behind it. Whereas the other ones are a little bit more intensive. Not intense, but you just have to think on them a little bit more by where your letters are. So here's our dot by letter. So if I go up close, there's just a lot of little tiny letters that you're going to have to look at. So they are different. Both are extremely fun. Both hold your markers in the back here, which is my favorite part. So I come into work, I just throw it in my bag, and I don't have to worry about keeping these markers with me or anything. They're just always there on our pack. And we'll show you one that is a little bit more done. So once they're complete, so much fun. On the end here, I did yellow, green, there's some orange and pink and magenta and purple in our flower. So your imagination can go wild, which is nice with these. And it's something great for burnout, which everybody has at least once in their life come across burnout, and it sucks. But even something as little as a little fidget would be nice to kind of keep on you. This is one of those things, put it in your pocket and you can fidget with it and nobody's gonna know. This guy is our Ono roller, which he's really, really fun. He is taped. That's why I got the demo out. But he does come with a little bag too, where you can put him, and he's metal. If you can hear him on my ring. He does come with Allen wrenches, so then you can tighten or loosen him however you need. We have blue, black, and pink, I believe. Our demo is the pink. This is all you do. It rolls both ways, and they're both fun. You just kind of sit here and fidget. So it kind of takes the stress out of your everyday life, which is really neat. And it's just a fidget. So this guy's price, he is $45. He is a solid unit. So that is why he is up there in price. He is durable. I'm not going to drop him, but he is super durable. And he's great for burnout. Everybody just needs a little bit of help when it comes to this kind of stuff. And sometimes you don't even realize that you are in burnout. So this is something that throughout the years, it is just good to write things down. So this one is so cute. It gives you month by month pictures too of a bunch of Disney princesses, which is really neat. And you just can put your wish in there. So on June 8th, or holy cow. Why is it all 20? Anyways, I wonder if I found a misprint. This book, you put your wish in there. So every day you think of something that you want to achieve, you want to do, you want to buy one day, all of your goals. One wish a day. For today, I wish that I get a great night's sleep and wake up feeling so refreshed tomorrow. I would write that down and then I'm done. You just hope that it really happens. You hope that it comes true. There's over 3 million copies of this one sold, and it is the best-selling One Line a Day series. So I like this one. You can gift it to your kiddos, or you can gift it to adults, which is nice too. 3 years of memories. You can write down memories, wishes. This is the wish book, but you can use it however you please. It does come with a little page keeper, and it's just super cute. Especially your Disney lovers. I love it. We have all seen and love our magic pencil. So this guy I've had for a full year now, and I write all the time with it, and I've had to do nothing. So you can have for 3 years a whole pencil and your One Line a Day book, or your one wish a day. Keep trying to say one line. So this is an amazing kit for those people who just need a little help getting up, being happy, getting their goals written down, so then one day it's just a little bit more achievable. It is more likely to happen. Another burnout helper we have is these silicone strips. These guys are $10, and I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. It is a very fun thing that you get to put on anything. So I would put it right here on my computer. My brother, he's put them on his computer, the back of his computer, or iPad, I mean. So then when he's playing, he can feel the sensory. How much is the wish book? The wish book is $19, so $18.95, so 19. And it does have a This Journal Belongs To in the front. The little stars are adorable. And then I just think it's so cute that each month gives you a little princess. So Snow White for February. For March, I think it was. Whoa, I don't know that princess. Anyways, I wonder which one's Ariel. I just need to know. Oh, November, that's my birthday month. There's Lilo and Stitch. So, yes, the wish book is $19. Your universe more likely to happen. Yes, Elena, I have heard that. Manifesting, I think is what it is what you can call it. But yeah, so the more likely that you write it down, the more likely your brain's going to think about it a second time. You're going to be able to achieve your goals a little bit easier with some help. Yes, Kim, you can get 2 wish books. I will circle back with you. They're just so cute. I'm trying to think of somebody who I can get the wish book for because I already have a 1 line a day book. Next up, we have the Happy-ish guided journal. So this one does not give you any guided prompts. This is just you are going just with whatever your brain tells you to write down. This one is a little bit easier. It's to document who and how you are right now in your real daily life. So it gives you your week of, and then over here, Monday in a sentence, what is good about my life, what did I did well today, and then blah. Tuesday in a sentence, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then at the end, it gives you a week in review, which is super neat. Okay, the glare. Sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't see. Week in review. It says, yeah, win some, or you win some, you lose some, the best and the worst of this week. So then you would say, yeah, and then boo. You can write down the best and the worst. I like to call it my rose and thorn. Rate this week's overall happiness. And it's super neat, kind of matches with the book. Unhappy-ish and then happy-ish. Nobody is 100% happy all the time. Nobody is 100% down all the time. We all have our good and bad days. And then over here, it does give you your mood and habit tracker, which is nice if you want to keep track of how much water you drank, how many square meals a day you've eaten, if you've checked in on your family members, your loved ones, if they've checked in on you. Like, there's just a lot of stuff that you get to keep track of in this one. And the serrated edge, I love. It's just super satisfying. So the Happy-ish guided journal, he is $18. And it's just going to tell you what makes you feel good, how you're feeling, stuff you want to stop doing, things you're proud of, things you need to let go. So the guided prompts, they are really helpful for when you just kind of don't know what to do. You're stuck. You don't know whether to go forward. You don't know whether to move back. You don't know whether to fix some things, whether to improve other things in your life. So I do like guided journals a lot. So another one, moving back to the manifesting. This one is called Manifesting Happiness, a journal to attract all good things. So writing it down is always helpful. Hey, Amy. The wish book is really neat. I didn't realize that it was a 1 wish a day until we were getting ready for the live, and then I realized it was a little bit different. So this one's, I would say, more guided towards the littles, but if you have a Disney friend, the 1 wish a day, it is adorable, and it's got the old Disney castle on there with the star going over. Very nostalgic. I love it. So create your dream life through the power of manifestation. So that's what this guy is. Each week, it's going to give you something to focus on, reflections, intentions, what to focus on. I think I already said that. It does tell you how to use this book. So if you're kind of new to manifesting and you are like, okay, what do I just write it down? What happens? It does tell you right in here. So in here, there's different cycles. And once again, so like week 1 is focus. Maybe you are not at the stage in your life where you want to work on focusing right now. You have that good, you are golden. You need to work on good intention in your life. So when you're working on good intention, it's hard. It's hard. So it does, at the end, it'll say like, soul for thought. What does success mean to you? Life always has more joy and gifts in store for me. So it does give you mantras throughout the book. This guy is $15. What little detail haven't we seen before? I'm curious. So you can always switch it up. Week 6, more focus. Week 8, reflections. So I do like this one. It just walks you through the whole process, which is super nice. One more thing. Not one more. We have a couple more things. We have a stress less activity book. So to prevent burnout, you just need to kind of have fun, forget about what's going on, work on something that's going to get your creative brain flowing. So, stress less activity book. It has everything from crosswords to Sudoku, dot to dot, word searches, spot the difference, a word ladder, coloring. This is like kind of hard. So you get to find missing words. So it is one of those where you have to get to turn your brain off for just 10 minutes a day. Pick a page and then do it, and it is a lot of fun. This guy is $9.99, $9 for a super cute stress less activity book. So, one more item. Actually, we have two more. The last one's a game for the kiddos because even kids are going to get stressed out. They can get burnt out. School's a lot for them. They're learning every single day. So, I have another game that we're going to show. But a lot of people have heard of these Paint By stickers. They're the best. It's best for burnout. So this is the newest one that we got in, Paint By Sticker 90s. So I'll show some of that for you that have been in store. So gives you all of your stickers in the back that you get to choose from. It will show you what picture it goes to up there in the top so it's easier for you. But moving into the book, oh, okay, so this one it does tell you over here on the side. It'll give you a little blurb about Michael Jordan. This one is Clueless. So I was born in 03, so I don't really know. Blockbuster. I don't really know what's going on here. Beanie Babies, I do know. Titanic, love the movie. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Tamagotchi, I have heard of that one. Oh, two of them, Kim? Perfect. Never mind. We got it. So, this one is a lot of fun. And even though I'm not from the 90s, the cover is just super, super, I was almost going to say vintage. Far from vintage. It is nostalgic for me. It is just, we're out of the era, so it's really fun to circle back to. But then our flowers, these ones are awesome too. Oh, holy cow, lots of stickers. There we go. So Stargazer Lily, Tulip, Daffodil, Field Pumpkin, Rose, Jade Plant. So this one's really pretty too. Lots of fun. All right, now we're moving on to our pizza party game. So, for those kiddos after school, they're always looking to do something. The weather's getting colder. We got to go inside now, so a little bit sooner. So, pizza party is such a fun game. It is super simple. All you do is you get a pizza slice and you have to roll the dice as quickly as you can to form a whole pizza. And there's 6 pieces to your whole pizza. And your dice will have mushrooms, bacon, sardines, some stuff I don't even know what it is. Looks like pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, shrimp. So you're just rolling all your dice and then stacking them on your pizza. And once your pizza is full, that's when you start moving on to your other pizzas. Pizza pieces. Pizzas is what I tried to say. So this game is $11 and it is so simply fun. So much fun. I have an 8-year-old brother, so this is one that we play all the time. One last book that we're going to go through to prevent burnout. It is the Welcome to the Grief Club. Nobody loves going through grief, and you don't have to do it alone. So that's what this book is. You get to flip through, and it is going to really help you kind of navigate the whole grief process. So right here, anything and sometimes everything can be your grief trigger. So if you're going through the grief stage and you just randomly feel that elephant on top of you, this is one of those books that are going to kind of walk you through it. The grief trigger bingo. Let's say you don't know what your grief triggers are. You get to find out. And then that's going to help you in the long run. This book is really cute. It's not cute. I hope that anybody who's going through grief doesn't have that hard of a time. But grief is hard. So that's unfair to say. Talking about grief in relationships. This is a great one. And we're coming up on cold season. So welcome to the Grief Club. This guy is $16 and he could be yours. Moving on to our mental health things. So everybody knows that mental health is kind of on the rise. It used to not be talked about a lot, but we've been carrying this book since the first set of owners. So mental health has been around for a long time, whether we want to admit it or not. This one is going to give you a ton of real life scenarios in order to flip your situation around. So small things add up. Doing little things like not letting other people's actions bother you. So when I'm in the store and I'm saying, "Hi, welcome into Poopsies," and they ignore me, it's not me. It's probably not me. They could have gotten cut off in traffic on the way in and they're still upset about that. It's not the way I'm dressed, it's not the way I approach them, it's not the way that my hair is today. It's simply on them. So that's what this book is. It is a real life, it's talking about banishing fears, overcoming a creative block, giving yourself a timeout. So it'll give you a lot of different things to help mental health. 52 Changes for the Small Mind. Hi, Sue. So now we're moving on. Everybody knows when you're kind of in a weird mental state, music always helps. Music always helps. So we have our juke jams, and we have 4 different colors: green, white, purple, and blue, or purple and pink. And these are rechargeable speakers. So if your little one is going through a little grief stage and they don't know how to read yet, they can listen to music. They, after school, while they're doing homework, it keeps the mind busy, it keeps it focused. Something like this would be so much fun. So these have buttons that all work: the volume button, the play pause, next song, previous song. Like I said, they're all rechargeable. Oops. And they're just adorable. How cute. And they do have like a little handle when you get them. So your little ones could have a little jukebox. This one is $25. Old school style, new school sound. That's what's on the back of that one. So that would be a great one for the littles. Circling back to the mental health books, this is a book for a kiddo. So where you do one topic per week, and you can do that in a way. Yes, Elena. So The Kim Joy, Ordinary Joy, a realistic guide to being yourself. We actually just got this book in, so I have not been able to read through it quite literally at all. So I will just flip through some of the pages. The visuals are amazing. Okay. I don't really know how to show books on here. Let me find a good page. Laziness doesn't exist. Where did I just see that? Anyways. So this one is talking about okay, I like this book. I'm like flipping through and I keep seeing things that I'm going to comment on, and then I find another thing that I want to comment on. So right here, that picture of me looks so bad. I must look like that all the time. I wish I was their height. I can only be attractive if I look perfect. These are all things that can flood your brain, and I like the visual that they give you. None of those are true. None of those are true. Everybody thinks them. They're judging me for being my size. Whether that is short, tall, big, small. The halo effect. So whatever you surround your brain with, it is just going to kind of keep circling up here. So the second you can kind of nudge those out of that little halo, it's perfect for your brain. So just challenge yourself. This is one of the books that is great for kids. I would say they definitely have to be pretty solid at reading because there is a lot of words in here. But the pictures, once again, they are amazing. So each one will kind of be talking about vulnerability. Let me just go to the contents. How about? Too quiet. Laziness doesn't exist. Vulnerability. Being childlike. I'd rather be kind than pretty. Understanding how other people think. Some people won't like you, and it's okay to say no. Finding the people and spaces that bring you calm and joy. fake it till you make it, and imposter phenomenon. So that was kind of the contents. It does give you a conclusion at the end, an introduction in the beginning, talking about what you're going to be going into with this book for $13. You could help out your kiddos. And it's super cute cover too. Oh my gosh. I just tripped on our big rug. So next up, this is just kind of a little blurb. I have the belly bar. So with mental health, I remember when I was young and I breaking out so bad that would severely impact my mental health. So one of these I just started using. It is actually for pregnant women. So it is the baby belly bar. You get to baby your sensitive skin. I have mine, and it is just a big bar that you get, and going to become the new favorite book in the store. I agree. I agree. Somebody just asked me if we carried Kim Joy the other day, and I had to say no, but then we got it in like the next day, so I was super excited. So, Elena, I think you do our ordering. More Kim Joy things. So, this is the baby belly bar. I quite literally just put it all over my face, and then you can rub it in. And this one has a ton of really great essential oils and shea butters, and it's supposed to um, help your skin from the inside out. So that's why I got the baby belly bar for my face. Instead of putting it on my stomach, I'm going to put it on my face. And you can't really tell, but I've been doing significantly better with the breaking out ever since I started using Honey House. And my aunt was in here. I know she loves Honey House. Yeah, Elena, I have to show everybody now the carpet that I tripped on. It's like 3 inches thick. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. I don't need to be viral in that sense. Let's make it viral through these little lives anyways. All right, so the baby belly bar, that if you have anybody who's struggling with acne, I 100% recommend giving this to them. Put it on however many times you want a day. Specifically once a day is your go-to goal, but at least once a day. Anything after that, it's just only going to help you. And even if you're super oily, I know. I'm right on the line of it. That's why. Um, so baby belly bar. This guy is $15, and I've had mine for a couple months now. Where to go? I've like barely made a dent. Barely made a dent. So honestly, this will probably last until I decide to have kids. Then I'll use it for that and my acne. So I will let you know down the road. So now what we're going to be talking about is honestly my favorite item right now, our favorite new item. These are called Zox bracelets. And we have affirmation and Bible ones. So I'll show you the affirmation ones. I have one of each style. So like one for guys, one for girls, one for guys, one for girls, whatever. Oh, do I get the lip balm in the case? Yes. So the lip balm, I also have a natural stick, and I use it as a spot for my acne. It's great. Eczema, radiation burns, extremely dry skin. Yes, Kim, we can get you 2 baby belly bars. So, the Zox bracelets. I'm going to have to show you how these work. So we have a ton of different designs. Here they are. And then here are the 2 for Bible verses. I do have both bracelets on right now. So all sorts of different types of designs. Where's my phone at? And all you do is you scan, I think it's called like an NRFC. So I have 2 of them on. My bottom one is the religious, my top is the motivational. And this Zox band right here, that's where your code's at. So you just slide it across the top. And I don't know if you heard that, but then it's going to bring you into your phone. And it'll bring up the site. Take these quiet moments won't last forever. So this one is loneliness. You do get to choose your topic. So let's say we're working on healing. This one says, take time to unlearn the things that make you doubt your worth. And you can do it however many times you want a day. Tap it again, it'll bring me another one. Small wins are still wins. I love that, and that is very true. So then down here, you can choose to randomize it. So then every time, it's this one's encouragement. Every small effort adds up. Keep going. So instead of reading a book or sitting down and putting in the time, because there's not enough hours in the day to do everything, you can wear it on your wrist, and then whenever you need it throughout the day, you just scan it. So then mine here, I have it set so it gives me a prayer every time I scan it. So this one says, enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name. So once again, I can choose a different topic. Maybe marriage and relationships. That could be a good one for a lot of people. And over all these virtues, put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. And then if you need it, you can also tap right here and it'll say 581 people also needed this verse. So super cool. Same thing with the other one. If I scan the other, it'll say 367 people needed this too. Be gentle with yourself as things unfold. So I love the Zocs. They're very new. And we have a ton of different styles in them. Like I said, I just kind of got one of each style that would work for boys and girls. And then I got two of each. So just so you know, there are differences. Your Bible bracelets will not give you affirmations. And your affirmations will not give you Bible verses. Um, so the difference is, that's it. It's all a matter of picking out your color. And we do have a ton more designs. So Kim, we could always send you a picture after the fact. And then you can look at more an extensive collection. But I love mine. I have gotten a couple for Christmas already. They're great. I love the idea behind it. And anybody needs a little bit of words to get them through the day. Words of wisdom. Next up, we have a journal pack in a way. So these are each guided journals for specific things. So these are everyday intention journals, wellness, gratitude, confidence, and bliss. So depending on what you're looking for, basic affirmation, new shipment. Okay, Elena, I did not know that the new shipment isn't in yet, but we're getting another one. Yes. So I already have two of the Zox bracelets. I don't need any more personally, but if new item or new styles come in, might have to get them. But with these, each one is individual. So if I'm trying to put more intention into my life, creating milestones. What's bigger? What bigger things are you working towards? Growth is worth celebrating. How does it feel to know you've achieved this improvement? So it'll give you the intention for the day, and then you get to write it down. Day 11, day 13, 14, 17. So it is every day you are putting a new intention towards something. So that one is perfect. Wellness, a daily practice for personal growth and balance. It's telling you to check in with yourself, take a moment to ground yourself. I just tripped on the carpet again. So it'll talk about nourishment for the day. Today I'm focused on blank, possibilities to consider, commitment, purpose, resiliency. In this moment, I will let go of. So this one would be great for me. Gratitude. This one's daily practice for joy and contentment. The intention was purpose and clarity. So these really are sleek. I love them. Gratitude. I like this. So in the very beginning, it gets you to stay motivated. Every day you get to cross off whether you have done it for the day or not. So I'm one where I need little incentives. So if I get to cross off a little calendar here, I might just do it. I like this. What are some ways you can practice gratitude? Write a thank you note just because. Share something you're grateful for at meal times. Take a moment to appreciate nature. Write a review for your favorite local business. Add a daily reminder to your phone that says, what are you grateful for in this moment? So it'll give you a ton of opportunities to stay grateful, confident, bliss. This one would be a great one for the teen girls. Confidence. We all have it, hopefully, but everybody could use a little bit more confidence. So today I will live blank. Something I am facing today, here's how I can address it. something I like about myself. So this one would be great. And you get to do it every day. Oops. Same thing. Gives you your everyday confidence marker, checker, offer, whatever you want to call it. So it'll give you a lot of strength and courage. This one is Bliss. I think our confidence one also, this is only one. We only have one. Confidence. One of them we have very few of. Maybe it's intention. Bliss, daily practice for harmony and delight. In this moment, ooh, I like two. So this one will say first thing, mid-morning, afternoon, evening, night, where, what, I am aspiring to feel lighthearted, non-judgmental, glad, and I can invite this feeling by. So it's really, the guided ones really help you kind of get through the day. And then you can collect this whole series when we get them all back in. So those are really fun. And I do not believe those are online. Those are in-store exclusive. But we'll move on. So we have a bath deck. It is the luxurious bath deck. There's 50 relaxing, rejuvenating, and bathing rituals in here. So each bath that you take, you get to put some intention behind it. And you can create a love bath, an energy cleansing bath, a milk bath bomb, sweet dreams bath, cold and flu bath. This one's going around, so let's just read off what it is. My body heals with grace and ease. I give myself the rest I need. If you're feeling under the weather, make your bath medicinal. A great way to support cold and flu recovery. This bath can help break a fever, clear the respiratory system, and alleviate symptoms. Draw a warm bath and add a scoop of Epsom salt, a scoop of magnesium flakes, a small handful of baking soda, a few drops of eucalyptus, peppermint essential oils diluted in either, castle soap or another, I don't know these words, or another emulsifier, and a sprinkle of dry ginger root powder. Breathe deep into your lungs, fully relax, and let this bath support your healing. So each one is going to give you a list, and it'll bold what you need for each bath. So if you're a bath taker, this would be great. The bath deck is $19.99, and it is just like a 50 card deck of baths that you can put some intention behind. I love it. Maybe I could get that from my mom for Christmas. I think she's watching the live, so I can't now, but I could. So now we're winding down our mental health live this week. So this is our self-care journal, daily reflections for the mind, body, and soul. This one we just got in the other day. I love when customers look in the windows. So this one says, good morning and sweet dreams. It is meant to get you in the rhythm of journaling every day. So in the morning and at night. In the morning and at night. Wow, this is backwards. That's why I'm so confused. Anyways, daily check-in. I will nurture and build my emotional health and resilience by. I will nourish, celebrate, and empower my body by. I will create moments of tranquility, peace, and harmony by. I will find harmony and balance in nature by. I set positive intentions to. So, again, it's a guided prompt, a daily check-in for your mind, body, and soul. The negative thoughts that you're releasing at night, reflections throughout the day. Wow. And the little page keeper is super vibrant. I love orange, so I think that's kind of why I got this one. And you're not going to be able to tell. Oh my gosh, and I'm in orange today. So this guy is so vibrant. I love that. But he also has a page keeper. And each one's a little bit different. What I loved and appreciated about myself today was, so they do look different throughout the journal, which is nice. So it's not the same thing every page. Because if you're like me, that gets boring, and then I won't go back and do it unless I have, where did it go? Unless I have one of these little trackers in there where I get to mark it off. But this guy, we just got in. The cover is beautiful. Kind of reminds me of those like pen things that you just keep going and going and going. Okay, so last thing that I'm going to show you before we get to our wow item, and the wow item I have at home, so I'm really excited for it. We have a little tub of compliments. Compliments, hugs, and high fives. So you close your eyes, you reach in and pull a message out of comforting wisdom, encouragement, and or an affirmation. Try to fully absorb the message, keep it with you, put it back in the tub, or what I encourage you to do is kind of leave them out and about for people to find. We have a lot of things that we find in store that are like little things of earrings, or like they're just nice messages that you can leave out. You will make somebody's day if you give them this. Just hold out your hand, give them a little fire flame, and then they'll flip it over and read the compliment, hug, or high five. So it's awesome. The packaging is super cute. And then some of them, this is what they look like. It's just a little flame. Wow, you could be a shampoo commercial model. You have a secret admirer. His name starts with A and ends with Abraham Lincoln. Just think of all those lucky people who get to see you walking by today. Even when you're under pressure, you sparkle like a diamond. So these are really neat. Some of them are corny, but that's fun. That's the fun in it. The sun would like you to be on it for a little while. The sun would like you to shine on it for a little while. So these are really, really cute. Your spirit is brighter than a rainbow. They're great. Anybody's going to love to get one of these. And it's just a little tub of compliment. There's 75 messages to boost your mood and put some pep in your step is what it says. So I think that is everything. We're going to wrap up our live after, thank you, Sue. We're going to wrap it up because we are 40 minutes in. I've been trying to kind of shorten it down so I can show you guys a ton at once, but I just keep making them longer. So sorry about that, but you can circle back and go over them. And I'm going to call it quits for this week. I hope everybody enjoyed everything. I always have so much fun showing you guys, obviously, because I have so much of this stuff at home. And I'm selling it to myself as well. So give us a call, email us, text, come by in store. We love seeing your lovely faces. I'm going to hop off. Thank you guys for stopping by every week. Bye.